Hey family, I hope that you are doing well. Welcome to Oracle Conversations. Yes, the name has changed again. I'm still Natasha though. How you doing? I know you guys are all feeling energy shifts and are adjusting. I hope you're adjusting accordingly, adjusting well, taking rest when you need rest. And doing things when you feel creative and motivated to do so. You know, I don't really have a lead into anything today, so we're just gonna see what conversation the cards bring up for us. I'm doing the Abram Hicks something. They're Abram Hicks Oracle cards, so I know she has different. They have different sets and things of that nature. So this is one of the many. I will always say the number. First, I reach for joy and all else follows. Once you consciously identify your current state of emotions, it becomes easier for you to understand whether you are choosing thoughts that move you closer to your desired destination or farther from your desired destination. If you will make the improved feeling or emotion your real destination, then anything and everything that you want will quickly follow. That is 59. 14 and 14 reduced is a 5. So 59 reduced is a 5. That may mean something for you. This next card is a 54. Reduced is a 9. And this is my slightest improvement is such a great value. Absolutely. All the little things matter. I know we want to see the big changes, but you have to make the little changes in order to get to the big changes, guys. There is tremendous value when you are able to deliberately cause the slightest improvement in the way you feel. For even in that small emotional improvement, you may have regained a measure of control. You no longer feel powerless. And so your trek back up the emotional scale is now not only possible, but it is relatively easy. Changes can be difficult and constraining, and it feels like you don't know which way to go and yada yada, when you're making these changes. But let me just say this, okay? It doesn't have to be a huge change today, and you don't have to take drastic measures. You don't have to do cold turkey. You can take the steps. You can enter into a program. You don't have to immediately stop eating meat. You could be pescatarian first. You could go, there are ways to shift and make changes that it is that you need to make without completely starving yourself of a thing or now, there's nothing wrong with the cold turkey method. There's nothing wrong with any method that you take, okay? But you must do a method that fits you if you want to make the change. If you want the change to stick and stay, right? If you want to stop smoking, you may want to, try different methods. Try a gum. Try a, hypnosis method. Try a, little by little, less by less method, or, the different ways. I'm not a smoker, so I can't really tell you how to wean it. And when I did smoke, I just quit. I just stopped. But that method works for me. It may not work for you. You know what I mean? So you have to, this life is about finding things that fit you, not what society says, not what, you know, any guru or master class, or, and I mean, if you need to take a master class, take a master class. If you need to listen to a guru, listen to a guru. But don't think that only one way works. It does work for the people that it works for. But now you have to find out what works for you, right? Whatever I can imagine, the universe can deliver, period. However you want to do that. 33 reduces to 6. If you have, so 556, if you have the ability to imagine it or even to think about it, the universe has the ability and the resources to deliver it fully unto you. For it is like a well-stocked kitchen with every ingredient imaginable at your disposal. You know, you can accomplish a thing. You can have a thing. You can do a thing. And if you can think about it, you can actually have it. It's about finding the steps, taking the steps, believing that you can, staying in the groove of it, even when it gets difficult or constraining or goes a little against the grain and you don't really feel like, oh God, this is going to be so, you know, the things we tell ourselves. You gotta learn to adjust, move through it, find methods and ways that fit you so that you can keep pushing. Because yeah, the shadow in you wants you to stay shadow. Okay, it wants you to be down, out, depressed, sad, confused, all of those things, right? Especially when you start attacking it like, we're not doing this anymore. We're not, especially when you start going against your lower vibrational self, when your higher self is telling your low, we're not doing this anymore. I can't take that anymore. I don't want to feel this way anymore. I don't want to do these things anymore. Or I want to do less of these things. Anytime you do that to your low vibrational self, it fights back, you know, because it liked that groove. It liked hot boxing. It liked, you know, being smutted out however many times a week. It liked the comfortability of not changing. Okay? It appreciated the, what is that? The contentment of, this is how we are. We've always been this way. What are we changing for? Right? I like getting up every day and not doing the thing that I know I should be doing. Or I like degrading X, Y, and Z. It feels good on the inside to blah, blah, blah. You know, or whatever the lower vibrational thing is that you enjoy, because that's the reason why we don't want to let these things go, because there's a part of us that enjoys it. Yeah, your low vibrational self enjoys the things, darling. It enjoys the things, but it doesn't mean that they have to stick, or that you have to keep them, or that you can't control them in any type of way, right? Just because you like smoking weed doesn't mean you have to smoke 50,000 blunts a day. Okay, you can like smoking weed, but smoke it in appreciation of a plant, and not in the smoking just to be smoking, or smoking out of habit. Now I'm smoking to celebrate, or I'm smoking for appreciation of the plant, and I'm in prayer, or I'm smoking. You understand what I'm saying? Like there is ways to appreciate and have things that a part of you like to enjoy without being abusive to it. truth. And that is the truth, okay? When everything is done as an offering, even the act of speaking, you get shown when to talk and when to be silent. Your words come from silence, not fear. You do the talking, dear Lord. Take me over and speak through me. It's time you start telling yourself the truth. Before you talk truth to anyone else, before you want to tell others what you think a thing is, right? I'm going to go ahead and, these are African goddesses. I just want to see what deity has something to say. I love the artistry in these cards. They speak to me more than the actual book does. But telling yourself the truth about why you like a thing. Tell yourself the truth about why you like a thing. It makes me feel good because I can escape from what my reality is, and I don't really want to be bothered with the mundaneness of my day, or I don't want to be bothered with having to deal with real issues. I don't want to have the conversations that hurt me. Like, have that conversation with yourself and then find ways to deal with those things without abusing yourself or abusing the thing that you like and turning it into a coping mechanism as opposed to something that you can truly enjoy. Okay. If you like a cocktail, have a cocktail, but don't drink because you don't want to think about a problem, talk about a problem, and be associated with a problem. Because when your high comes down, it's still there. The issue is still there. It has not resolved itself because you had some cocktails or had a few buds and smoked them, or it just doesn't end or cease because you decided that I'm just gonna smoke it away. You can't smoke it away. You actually have to deal with it. You can't drink it away. You actually have to deal with it. You can't needle it, work it out away. You can't read it away. You can't, and I'm talking about all habits, okay? Some people drown themselves in books. You can't audible it away. You can't climb it away. You can't work it away. I tried to drink it away. Nope. You can't nothing it away except actually dealing with it. So, be truthful with yourself. And understand that dealing with it doesn't only just show maturity, but it also shows growth, and it sharpens the sword, the sword that you have to fight life with. It sharpens it because now it builds a confidence in you. Your confidence is now built more because it's like, yeah, I did that thing. I handled it, whether you like the outcome or not. But like, I had the conversation, and now I am very grateful that I had the conversation because now that is going to transpire, or this is going to happen now because of that. And we got Maulisa, cosmic power, inner power, the dualities, right, of the day and night, the dualities of your shadow self and your healed self, your lower vibrational self and your higher self, which is the conversation we have been having, telling yourself the truth about that, understanding that you are both. Okay, number 2, understanding that you are both. You are the night and the dark, the light and creating the balance by having the difficult conversations with yourself and with others, creating balance by creating a regime as opposed to just smoking because you want to smoke, or doing whatever it is, working, overworking, creating a balance, creating a schedule, actually organizing things, actually taking the time to pay attention to what is happening around you and the lifestyle that you are living, so that you can balance out your duality within you, your masculine and your feminine, your higher vibrational self and your lower vibrational self, right? Balancing it out, taking care of the things in this world as well as your spirit man, right? Feeding your spirit man, meaning giving your avatar the nutrients that it actually needs for growth, health, wealth, so that your brain operates properly, and then you can make better decisions and have better conversations. Listen, my name is Natasha. This has been a great Oracle conversation, and I hope that it helps elevate you and move you into a better season of your life. Because we all are here just growing and learning and trying to understand how to better operate in this avatar and on this earthly plane, to not only make the world a better place, but make your space a better space. Stay blessed.